Hi guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The Golden State Warriors were eyeing another significant move after their reported acquisition of star forward Jimmy Butler earlier this week. With the NBA trade deadline looming on Thursday, they had their SES set on strengthening their roster further. The Warriors reportedly initiated discussions with the Chicago Bulls for a potential trade that would bring center N of Ewing to the Bay Area. However, as the clock ticked toward the deadline, the two teams could not come to terms on the trade package. According to NBA insider Mark Stein, who cited league sources, this wasn't the Warriors' first attempt to lure Vic away from Chicago. In fact, Golden State had previously discussed a deal that would have involved sending not just the veteran center but also guard Zach LaVine to the Warriors in exchange for a mix of players. However, as the discussions progressed, the Warriors pivoted their focus to other potential moves, leaving Vic behind for the time being. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls continued to reshape their roster, opting to trade LaVine to the Sacramento Kings in a multi-team deal that sent star guard De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs. This move in turn shifted the dynamics of the trade market, making it clear that the Bulls were ready to make bold changes to their lineup in order to strengthen their position for the future. Vucevic has been a key figure for the Bulls this season, playing in 51 games and delivering solid performances on average. He has been putting up 19.5 points, 10.4 rebounds and 3.5 assists per game. His efficiency has been impressive, shooting 54.6% from the field and 39.4% from beyond the arc. These numbers highlight his value as a versatile big man who can impact the game in various ways. Standing at 6'10", Vucevic is widely regarded as one of the top stretch bigs in the league. His ability to space the floor with his three-point shooting would have provided the Warriors with a new offensive weapon to complement their already potent lineup. Had they successfully pulled off the trade, Vucevic's presence on the court could have been a game-changer for Golden State's offensive scheme. The Warriors, always in search of ways to improve their championship-contending roster, clearly viewed Vucevic as a player who could help them achieve their goal. With his combination of size, shooting and rebounding, he seemed like an ideal fit for their system, providing them with an additional threat on both ends of the floor. The failure to complete the deal was undoubtedly a disappointment for the Warriors, but it didn't stop them from looking for other opportunities before the trade deadline passed. As the trade deadline drew to a close, the Warriors' pursuit of Ewing ultimately fell short, but the team remained focused on strengthening their roster for the long run. The trade market is always unpredictable, and Golden State's front office would no doubt continue to explore other avenues to improve their chances of competing for another NBA title in the near future. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. In a stunning revelation, rumors have surfaced that Stephen Curry, the iconic Golden State Warriors star, issued a bold ultimatum regarding his future with the team. According to sources close to the All-Star guard, Curry has reportedly stated that if the Warriors management fails to improve the team's roster in the upcoming off-season, he could be willing to rescind his contract in the 2025 to 2026 NBA season. The news has sent shockwaves through the basketball world, with fans and analysts alike speculating about the potential ramifications for the Warriors and the NBA landscape. Curry, a four-time NBA champion and two-time MVP, is known not only for his unparalleled shooting ability but also for his leadership on and off the court. Throughout his career, he has carried their Warriors to multiple championships, leading them through highs and lows with incredible performances. However, with the team struggling to maintain consistent success in recent seasons, it seems that Curry's patience may be running thin as the Warriors continue to wrestle with a blend of aging players and unfulfilled expectations. Curry's demand for reinforcements is more than just a call for change. It's a signal of his growing concern about the team team's direction. The timing of this rumored ultimatum is critical, with Curry's current contract extension keeping him in Golden State until the end of the 2026 season. The Warriors have a narrow window to make significant moves before Curry's future becomes uncertain. Although Curry has always expressed loyalty to the franchise that drafted him in 2009, his recent comments indicate that he is willing to take a hard stand if the team doesn't prioritize its roster overhaul. If the Warriors fail to bolster their squad, the league's greatest shooter may just be ready to move on, leaving the Warriors to face the reality of rebuilding without their cornerstone player. This news adds another layer of intrigue to the Warriors' off-season plans, as they now face the daunting task of not only improving their roster but also appeasing their franchise player. The potential departure of Curry would mark the end of an era for the Warriors, who have built a dynasty around his skill set and leadership. However, the team will have to act swiftly to avoid further destabilizing their championship hopes and to prevent Curry from following through on his threat to explore other options. As the rumors swirl around Stephen Curry's reported ultimatum, fans of the Golden State Warriors are left grappling with a difficult question: should the Warriors focus all their efforts on building a stronger team to keep their star player happy, or is it time to shift their focus and embrace a future without Curry? The idea of Curry potentially leaving their team has sparked intense debate among supporters, with some fearing that such a move could mark the end of an era, while others argue that a new direction might be necessary for the Warriors to return to championship contention. What do the Warriors faithful think about Curry's demands? Will they support their superstar's decision to push for roster improvements, or do they believe that the team should remain patient and focus on internal development? Some fans are undoubtedly hoping for the Warriors to make bold moves in the off-season, believing that adding more talent around Curry is the key to extending their championship window. However, others may feel that no player, no matter how great, should be allowed to dictate the team's decisions, and that the Warriors should focus on rebuilding for the future. The loyalty of Curry's supporters is undeniable. Many Warriors fans have seen their team rise from obscurity to a dominant force in the NBA thanks to Curry's incredible performances and leadership. For those who followed Curry's journey from his humble beginnings to his current status as the league's greatest shooter, the thought of him leaving the franchise is a difficult pill to swallow, but the question remains: is loyalty enough to keep a player like Curry content, or will the lack of roster improvements drive him to seek a new challenge? As the off-season approaches, it's clear that the decision to retain Curry's trust will be a defining moment for the Golden State Warriors. The franchise's next moves will not only shape the team's future but could also determine the fate of one of the NBA's most beloved superstars. Warriors fans, how do you feel about Curry's ultimatum? Should the team go all in to secure his future, or is it time to turn the page as the NBA trade rumors heat up and the 2025 off-season looms? All eyes will be on Golden State. Will they make the necessary moves to retain Curry's loyalty, or will this be the beginning of the end for one of the most successful partnerships in NBA history? Only time will tell. If the Warriors can secure Curry's future with the team, or if a shocking breakup is on the horizon. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.